At the California State Capitol, AB 495 is gaining national attention.
Because we know the possible separation weighs heavily on many families in California, this bill updates the caregiver authorization affidavit to ensure it is more widely accepted for school enrollment and medical care, and allows it to be used by non-relative extended family members such as close family, friends, or godparents.
Democratic Assembly member Celeste Rodriguez introduced the bill. The bill seeks to establish a new joint guardianship process and expand the list of who can be considered a qualified relative and sign what's called a caregiver's authorization affidavit. That affidavit has been around for decades. It recognizes adults who have children living with them who are not the child's parents, allowing them to be able to make decisions about the minor's education and medical care. Lying on the affidavit is a crime.
First of all, when you see a crowd like this, you understand right away this is not a small issue, this is a big issue.
Thousands of opponents of the bill rallied outside the Capitol on Tuesday, many citing concerns about potential misuse of the affidavit, concerns about child safety should the bill pass, and the language included in the bill.
We have to stand up for our children. I've worked my whole career with kids in the public school system, and I've seen a lot of shenanigans by parents who use kids as pawns. And this bill that they're trying to pass is so evil. And I'm very worried for our children and our families, for our country in general.
We talked to Kristen Power, Vice President of Policy and Advocacy with the Alliance for Children's Rights. The nonprofit Legal Aid is a co-sponsor of AB 495.
We share the opponent's concerns about child well-being, but there is some misinformation and miscommunication about what the bill does and does not do. The caregiver authorization affidavit, which we think is what they are most concerned with, does not give custody of a child to anyone. It is a tool that is used in an informal manner to allow a caregiver, when a parent is not eligible or available, to take that child to the school when the child is living with them, enroll them in school, and to get them access to health care.
AB 495 would also create a new process for short-term joint guardianship in probate court, which would allow parents to designate someone to care for their children temporarily while still maintaining their parental rights.
We think that there are many situations, but especially deportation, where a parent should be able to share custody with a non-parent, be engaged with that non-parent, help make decisions, even if they're in their country of origin, about a child's medical care, about where a child's going to live, about a child's educational future. And we wanted to create the opportunity for folks to be able to do that in California.
The bill stems from concern about family separations due to immigration enforcement actions, but applies to other separation situations too, including but not limited to incarceration, deployment, or medical emergency. In Sacramento, Leanne Denyer, KCRA 3 News.
Well, this bill also requires schools and licensed child care facilities to adopt the Attorney General's updated immigration-related policies.